What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of The Road to Glory. I don't have long here at the start and I've got a lot of comments to get through, but first things first guys, thank you so much for being here. Drop a thumbs up on the video if you can. Let's try and smash 3,000 likes for today's Road to Glory. In yesterday's episode, of course, we got R9 Ronaldo, and in today's episode, as you can see by the title and as you knew by the end of yesterday's video, we're going for Prime Maldini, and man, it puts me in a place, dudes. It puts me in a place I'm happy with. My team's very, very good. What's really weird though is that as good as my team is now, we've only got 6 days until the World Cup game mode comes, and there's been, for me personally, I think the World Cup game mode is going to be something that I just play for the rest of the year. I don't think I'll come back to a regular FIFA Ultimate Team very much. It's not to say that I never will, I just don't think I'll do it much. Obviously I'll still tune in to get upgrade packs, to get players through DKT or weekly objectives, those sort of things. But yeah, generally speaking, I don't know just how much I'll play outside of the World Cup game mode. A lot of people just that have no faith or no belief in EA think that the World Cup game mode will get boring after 3 or 4 days, and then everyone will come back to regular FUT. So either way, it should be good and fun. Anyway, comments, dudes. Olu Conte says, "I don't even come for the gameplay. It's just refreshing to listen to your opinions as you speak very well. All the best from Lagos." And dude, thank you so much, man. It means a lot to me. It means a lot to me that people are here for me, because as a content creator, you never know when the game that you're playing falls off. Do you have longevity in the industry after that? And the fact that so many people are seemingly here for me, you guys, you make the dream stay alive, bros. No matter what happens. Surendra Niman says, "How did you get the England kit?" I got given it because I'm English. Whatever your region is, when you create your FIFA Ultimate Team account, you will get given a kit from that region at one stage or another. There was a Middle Eastern kit given out a few months ago. I saw the what was that? The Polish kit got given out a few months ago. So yeah, basically, just because everybody that is from or has their account registered to the UK would have got given that kit. Tin says, "How do you do those goal kicks which go straight to your strikers? I can't get it to work. Can someone help?" Okay, so here's a task for you guys to let me know if you actually listen in these videos or if you just sit here and put your comment in and hope that you get top comment. I will do a dedicated tutorial, which I don't do tutorials because I'm not very good at making them, but I will do a dedicated tutorial if somebody puts in the comments of today's video dedicated tutorial, and that comment as the top comment gets over 1,000 thumbs up. So I'll leave it all on you guys. If you want me to do a complete tutorial on how to do that driven goal kick down towards your strikers, how to spot when to do it, when not to do it, what pluses and minuses you get out of it, I'll do it. But you guys have got to work with me on that. SZ says, "Nep, you lost so much coins." So many coins, but yeah, I mean I did, because we did Prime R9 yesterday, we're doing Maldini today. I bought lots of other players, but I still have a hell of a lot in this club. In terms of tradable cards, I still have De Bruyne, Son, Ramos, Oblak, and then probably around 1 million more coins just through consumables, gold and silver and bronze cards that are still available, and yeah, that's it basically. All of that kind of stuff. I don't really have much on the trade part at this stage. And yeah, sure, I have lost a lot of coins, but I've put them into good areas. I've put them into Prime R9, Prime Hullet, Prime Maldini, Prime Zanetti. We've done a lot with the upgrade packs, and that's got us Goretzka, Hummels, Leon Bailey, Sané, Dele Alli, all the Aspas, all of the, basically, look, I mean, my team is insane, right? I don't mind the fact that I'm back down towards the 1 to 2 million coin mark overall, because my team is genuinely exceptional. And depending on how easy it is to generate coins through the World Cup mode, or how easy is it to generate coins in Ultimate Team during the next sort of 2 to 4 months, I definitely want to get Team of the Season Cristiano Ronaldo in my final squad. He is like the next end game. However, also I want to get Thierry Henry. As I said to you guys before, whether it's at the very end of the game or what, Thierry Henry is just somebody that I want in my team. because he is my favourite player in real life, and I would love him. In my squad. And then the last comment for today, guys, is the last comment because it's quite long. But I feel like I never really addressed these comments too much, and I appreciate them massively. So I just wanted to read this comment out and say a big thank you to Paul Vaness. It's a long one, so get ready. He says, "Thank you, Nepo, for the content you have provided this year. I've really enjoyed FIFA this year, probably because I'm not a player of the highest level, but your commentary throughout the cycles helped me no end, and my game has improved, as has my business in the markets. First of all, you are very welcome, and how I've helped you trade in the markets is beyond me. There are so many quality trading streamers out there that understand the market and can play the market so much better than I can. The fact that you actually learn things from me in the market is quite crazy." He says, "My 7-year-old son has been watching your videos this year too. He enjoys the packs and learning from the gameplay, whereas I enjoy the conversation and opinion as well as learning from the gameplay. As a parent, I would like to say thank you for producing suitable content that I don't have to worry about him watching. And as a fan, thank you for speaking your mind, yet always being constructive." And that's really good to hear. You know, a few years ago, back in FIFA 15, I took it upon myself to just completely cut out swearing and become far more advertising friendly. Sadly, I had like a hiccup there back in February 2016, but yeah, I basically like took it upon myself to remove that from me because you know, the bigger this industry grew, and you know, when I started being a YouTuber, I'd get 100 views or 1,000 views and then 5,000 views, and I didn't really have this pressure of being somebody that people looked up to or having the essential power. I don't want to say power as if I'm a dictator or anything like that, but you know, I have this, I don't know, just I have a huge audience I can influence, and if I'm sitting there cursing and swearing and degrading and such, it has a negative impact on that you know, viewership. So I wanted to definitely try my best to remove that, because I wouldn't want my kids to be watching somebody that is effing and blinding all over the place because they think it's cool and teaching my you know, my children bad manners. He says, "I do think that the chemistry system is in need of an overhaul." I agree. "And the other night I was playing offline seasons to build up Calcio premium packs ready for team of the season, and I noticed that when playing Fiorentina, Bernardeschi was getting booed every time he was on the ball. This shows that he have programmed previous clubs into player code. Using this info, they could expand chemistry to include soft links to previous clubs, which will open new dynamic to squad building." The problem with that is that it's easy to do it for the odd player here or there on major teams and for offline game modes for crowd reactions. However, it's difficult to do it for every single player, the whole 28,000 or however many there are in Ultimate Team. Imagine trying to do it for 28,000 players instead of the top 300 or 400. It would be a job that, honestly, from a purely business perspective, with me not even agreeing with many of EA's business morals and ideas, it would be a business expense that just wouldn't be worth it. He says, "In my opinion, that would create a larger variety of teams without opening up team to a free-for-all where in the end the meta would just be all the best players, regardless of who they are. It'd be nice to hear your opinion on this. If not, keep up the great work from both myself and my son." Yeah, I appreciate that. And yeah, I mean, I agree. I agree that the chemistry needs an overhaul. I don't think that's necessarily the way forwards. You know, what we don't want is what you said, basically just the 11 best players from each position, or the best player in each position being the 11 players that fits in everyone's team. I don't think opening up chemistry anyway would do that. I actually think it would allow people to utilise more players for longer. For example, for me, 3 months ago when I had that FUT birthday Rooney, FUT birthday Schweinsteiger, the premium SBC or the end of an era Kaka, Anthony Tellez and a few other cards, I genuinely couldn't fit them all into my team without being punished because of chemistry. Whereas if I could fit them all into my team without being punished for chemistry, I would have played with those cards. So I think although it will take some people down one avenue to I just need the best in each position and that's it for me, it will take so many people down another avenue where it's like, hey, I can be creative now. I can put in 6 or 7 strong players that I know work for whatever, you know, the correct work rates, good weak foot skill moves, good stamina, good composure, like good height for their position, etc., etc. But then you could also say, okay, but I'm also going to have 3 or 4 or 5 players in my squad where it's going to be because I love the player, I love how they play, they feel unique to me, or you pack them as an untradeable, and so on and so forth. So I definitely think there's scope for all of that. But anyway, guys, we completed Maldini. Much like Prime R9, we didn't really get much goodness out of the packs, which was quite sad. But we now have Maldini. We're going to go and look at the team. We're going to get into a game and hopefully have some fun. So I will be right back. All right, guys. So as you just saw, we completed Paolo Maldini. Sold Son, sold Maldini. On the news that Icardi is no longer going to the World Cup. He's not in Argentina's team. I sold him too. Got a whole bunch of stuff on the trade pile now, just a whole bunch of duplicate players here. As you can see, I could probably actually get this guy back into the club now. I'm just going to hold on to those until Friday for the Italian and French League SBCs. I don't need to do any more upgrade SBCs for the Bundesliga. I feel like I'm in a really good spot in this account. As you can see, we've got 2.1 million coins still in the account. I don't have all that much by way of immediately obvious tradables. We got Ramos. We got Ter Stegen, we got a few other cards, and then we're at 84s and 83s. In terms of players, there really isn't that much. I have like really filled my club back up though, just from doing the Ronaldo and Maldini. In terms of consumables though, I do still have a whole bunch of coins here. You know, we've got around, I don't know, like some coins in Engine, maybe like 50, 40,000 coins in the Engine Chem style, and when the time is right, 400,000 coins in Anchor, or immediately like 300,000 coins in Anchor. So we've got, you know, we can easily get ourselves up to 2.1 million coins, no problem at all there. And then in terms of fitness, for these ones here, there's all, you know, another 250,000 coins there as well. So we can get ourselves back up towards 3 million coins with quite comfortable ease. But I'm not really interested in selling on and stuff now, because this is the squad. You guys would have just seen it. My aim now is to really just figure out what I want to do with this left striker spot, because although Serge Gnabry is good, or looks good anyway, he's got that low composure, he's only got a 3-star weak foot, and I wouldn't mind changing him out. You know, I kind of want to go and get Marco Reus, man. I kind of want to go and get Marco Reus. How much is Marco Reus right now? I kind of just want to go and buy him. He's 1.1 million. His price is just going to come down as well. You know, it really is. I know it is. It's a waste of coins right now. I could also, like, kind of, I could go and get Cristiano Ronaldo, no problem at all as well. I don't think I could get his team of the season card. It's 3.8 million, so I'd be about 800,000 coins short. But maybe one day. What's his other striker card? Ooh. His team of the group stage striker card is 1.5 million. Anyway, Sané and Gnabry are two players that I'll be happy to upgrade over the course of time. I don't know when, how, or who it will be, but they can and will be upgraded in due course. In the meantime, this is the squad. Let me add a fitness card to these guys. And I don't know how well this is going to play. This team is again, as I explained in a previous video, it's a bit top heavy. I can use either Goretzka or Ruud Gullit for CDM if I played a 4-1-2-1-2. However, neither of them are perfect for CDM. High work rates for Goretzka, high medium for Ruud Gullit. However, their height, their pace, their defensive capabilities are obviously strong. So I think maybe the next thing to do would be to start considering, instead of getting another striker instead of Gnabry, maybe getting a CDM. And in that sense, the Bundesliga doesn't really have that many outrageous players that we would want to go for. Javi Martinez just a little bit too slow in that regard. Who else have you got that would even work? No one really, is there? I think maybe Goretzka is the one. But guys, what we're all here for, let's get into this Foot Champs game. I think you're going to be watching this video on Thursday. And you're probably wondering, what do you mean Foot Champs? I'm still recording this on Monday night. Obviously, they extended Foot Champs by 24 hours. And I've managed to get real ahead on videos, which is good for me, because it's going to give me some time to actually spend time on the account, clearing out any consumables or players or whatever that I see fit. Now, this guy's got a very good team. He's got the KDB SBC, the FUT Swap, Alexis Sanchez, 4 team of the seasons, 2 prime icons, Hector Bellerin, Wijnaldum Futmas card, and then Ter Stegen in goal. So all in all, a good card. And I'm going to leave my team. Okay. I was going to leave my team as it was. I think I'd probably prefer Sané on the left side though, because that left foot. Although they're both left-footed, but Bailey has Bailey has 4-star weak foot. I don't know. But in the meantime, I mean, we get to play with Prime Maldini, Prime Gullit, Prime Ronaldo, and Prime Zanetti all in the same squad. If you would have said that to me at the start of the year, start of the game, I would have laughed at you most probably. Alternatively, instead of looking at buying another player to do, we could complete another player. I could quite comfortably go and complete Prime Patrick Vieira, who I think is about 1 million coins. And upon completing Prime Patrick Vieira, we'd have our CDM role covered. I could then use Gullit and Goretzka in midfield. We would have Vieira at CDM, and then it would be a case of Bailey and Ronaldo up front, and then picking up a cam. Or, you know, even using Sané at cam. Now, this guy seems alright, although he's heavy on the ball rolls. So expect the drag backs to come in as well. He's going for the obvious back post crosses too. So I've got to keep my eye out for those. Let's try and get this ball in behind. That's nice from Sané. Nice into Ronaldo. This is good plays we've got here. Sané just a little bit weak on the ball. Yeah, this guy's not bad. I can tell already. He's definitely experienced at playing FUT champs with the fake shot stops, the ball rolls. The LB cross. I mean, if he wants to stand here though and ball roll it to his midfielders like this and just hold on to the possession, I'm not going to like start sprinting around trying to chase the ball down. When he gets it to this area, yep, I'll probably push a little bit harder to try and get the ball back, as I've just done there and succeeded with. But yeah, I'm not going to be pressing him in his own third there to try and get the ball back. We've got Bailey through. I mean, that was for Bailey, but whatever. Here we go, Ronaldo. First real chance there for Ronaldo. Didn't really take it very well. I could have done a few different things there to try and get the ball on. I actually could have hit a left foot shot across the goalkeeper, and he's only got 87 Ter Stegen as well. And he's got Hector Bellerin as well, like just a regular base goal card. Now this guy just loves his ball rolls. It's ball roll pass, ball roll pass, ball roll pass. There's not a lot else in between there. That's a good opportunity. There's another ball roll. Fortunately, I read that one, and he's misplaced that pass towards me. I mean, I feel like that should be a foul, right? I've tried to turn around and press the pass button, but because he's bumped me there, obviously it's been run directly out of play, not from my own doing. Is he actually going to throw the ball? There we go. He's thrown it at last. There's the ball roll pass again. I mean, it's effective, right? I use it myself quite a lot. He's got a man in there as well. He's gone back to Mane, and Sané has read Mane. I'm going to have to go to my concentration zone here, because this guy is not bad. He's going to have had a whole bunch of possession against me. There's no two ways about that. However, he hasn't really done anything with it at this stage. That might be my ball. Hopefully it is. There we go. Ramos, nice. Oh, Gullit's away there. Rude Gullit. Oh, big save from Ter Stegen there. I expected Gullit to score that one. Maybe I shouldn't have... Oh, is that... Man, why is Gnabry standing at the far front post? I want, like, Ronaldo there. Oh, hello. Ramos. Oh, he's put it wide. How has he missed that? That's outrageous behaviour, Sergio Ramos. Look at that. He even goes past the keeper. He could have taken that on his right foot. I thought the keeper would have got that. If I'd have known the keeper wasn't going to get there, I would have probably just let him control the ball and then, like, just passed it in, essentially, like, tap shot it in. But that's my first best chance. I've had already 2 or 3 good opportunities in the game. Haven't really done much all with them. This guy's playing a very weird game. He's just very possession heavy. Ball roll pass, ball roll pass. And I think he's expecting me to like rush at him a lot. And I'm just not going to do it. If he wants to have the ball in this area and try to claim like his possession stats are great because he's been dominating, I'm more than happy for that to happen, because it's not about the amount of possession you have on the ball. It is more about... Oh, that's a good tackle. It's more about what you do with the possession that you actually have. And I've definitely created the better of the opportunities so far. It's a good ball up though. He's got ball roll pass to Alexis. He's actually got a couple of good runners on here. That's good D from Sergio Ramos. That's why I didn't want to sell him as well. You know, I could easily put Vertonghen in and sell Ramos off and get those coins back. But as you guys well know, oh come on man, I've tried to do a heel-to-heel flick there and he's just done nothing of the sort. Go on, ball roll pass. Oh, it's a good ball if he wants it back in. That's a good tackle from Zanetti. Lovely stuff. And then Bailey's away here. That's not at all where I aimed at, but it worked out, so I'll take it. And that's... This guy's getting really, really lucky. Oh, come on, there we go, nice stuff. Right, let me start playing a bit quicker now. I've been taking too long on the ball. I need to start getting my passes through a little bit quicker. Oh, you can't give Ronaldo that sort of space. Maybe you can. I didn't think you could. My shooting hasn't been the best. I've definitely given this guy too many opportunities to stay in this game. As I say, you know, he's had a fair bit of possession. Not that he's done all that much with it. And if I'm going to win this game, if I want to take my chances, I'm going to have to actually start taking my chances instead of dilly-dallying on them like I am right now. We've got Ronaldo in here, though. There's that low driven. Oh, what a finish. The first clean, well, not clean-cut chance I get, but the first clean shot that I get away. And look at that from Ronaldo, man, right into the corner, perfectly into the corner. Is that through the legs? No, under the arm of the defender, just past the goalkeeper and just tucks inside that near post. And that's why we completed the prime R9, because he could just do that. You know, he had no right to score from there. I probably should have scored from some of the other chances. That's definitely not one that I think I would be disappointed personally to concede that. I'd be sitting there saying, oh God, these icons are so OP if I personally had conceded that. Although he's going to have a chance straight back. There you go. I actually got the body in the way, but for some reason the auto lunge allows it to either go through his leg or by his leg. And this guy has not created a clear-cut chance for 40 in-game minutes, and straight from kick-off, I concede a goal. What can you do? This guy's obviously maximising his celebration time. You'll see me place the defender in the perfect position here, stand in the way, and he's literally auto-lunged, and it's gone through his leg because he's auto-lunged. That's very frustrating as a user. This is where people complain about the skill gap and the issues in this game. Because as a user, you know, as a person that feels like they've done the right thing, the game has decided that actually it's not going to be the right thing. The game has decided to auto-lunge there in spite of the fact that I've positioned my player perfectly in the way of the shot. So that is quite frustrating. Man, I've got to stop doing that. I'm just giving this guy the easy balls. Alright. I mean, I've tackled him perfectly again there. And I've read that as well, and it's going to fall straight to him as well. Oh, come on! I didn't even press a button! I was pressing pass, because I had the possession. This game's going to be a frustrating one, dudes. I feel like I should be well in the lead as well. I don't think that should have been a penalty in the slightest. I saved it. I deserved to save that as well. He didn't deserve the penalty in the first place. He most definitely didn't deserve a goal off the back of that. Let's see, he tried the long goal kick against me. And this guy knows all the tricks, that's for sure. Why have you stopped running, Ronaldo? You could have made that with ease. The game, again, the ball wasn't even out of play. And on my behalf, the game decided to stop my player from running. That should never, ever be something that happens in this game. Ever. I mean ever. If I want to just run aimlessly whilst I've got no chance of getting the ball, let me run aimlessly while I've got no chance of getting the ball. As I say, this guy will have a lot of possession, maybe even upwards of 70% here. But he's definitely not created the more chances. I feel like I've created more chances than he has. I don't understand his need to watch. Look at that, he scored straight from kickoff due to an auto lunge. This is what Kurt was angry about. This game is just, it doesn't require skill in some departments, and the skill gap there is a problem. However, it's only 1-1, it's half time. This guy's literally had 2 shots, the penalty and the goal. That's all he's had. The penalty and the goal. However, he's had 57% possession. Now, I'm doing all right, so I'm just going to keep my team quite the same. Because although I'm not touching the ball much, when I do get the ball, every single time, I've got a good opportunity to score. If I lose my first game with this team, I'll actually be quite upset. I'm not going to lie. I've got some of the best players in the game, best players in the world in the game right here. I feel like I should be doing a little bit better than potentially I am. Again, I don't understand this guy's need to sit here and watch absolutely every second of every replay and every cutscene. It seems unreasonable to say the least. Let me go attacking actually. I want to go aggressive against this guy. If he wants to again pass it around his back line, I'm not going to press him at all. Although I've gone attacking for me personally, so that when my players do get possession, I can go up the field with a little more speed and a few more players to hopefully create and carve out another opportunity. But I'm not going attacking because I want to get the ball back off him quicker. Because as I say, when he has the ball in these areas, he can't score from here. He can't score from the halfway line. It doesn't bother me at all. So yeah, if this guy wants to sit here and just possession whore himself through, then he can absolutely do that. He's not going to make chances off of that though. Oh, come on, I've tackled him again there. And now I've pulled my defender out of position. This could be a problem. This could be a problem. I mean, that's a great save in the end, actually. That would have been a nice goal, and it would have come from me defending badly because I pulled Sergio Ramos right out of position there. And that wasn't good. That's great play, that is. I deserve the goal off of that. And again, it just goes to show that every time I get possession of the ball, I'm dangerous in front of goal. You know, I'm getting the chances for sure. Yeah, I see that run, buddy. Oh, come on, Hullet, you got to help me out here, man. Oh, he's taking a really heavy touch there. I don't think he wanted to or meant to do that. Wijnaldum with a shot, Ter Stegen with a save. Happy days. I've got Ronaldo on again down the side here. Just he's running his player away. Although I should still be able to get this. Oh, it's Gnabry down there. I don't know what Gnabry's doing down there. PK plays the ball back to Ter Stegen. He's tried to chip it out wide. And again, he's just gone back to playing a possession-based game. An unnecessary possession-based game to many degrees. If I can steal the ball in an area like this, though, he'll struggle. Because I've got so many bodies forwards now that he won't be able to cope with me getting my ball forward into the spaces for this exact reason right here. And that's a great tackle. I tried to do the right thing. Instead of rushing in and hitting it on the right foot, I tried to go and take it on Sané's left foot there. Probably was a mistake. Maybe going with his right foot would have been more beneficial. Oh, that's good play. That's a great read. I'll give him a corner for that. If he cut inside there, he would have done me. It would have been a goal. I decided to go on the outside, anticipating where he would have gone. I was right, fortunately. Maldini up with a big head. And let's see, he's going to try and cut inside again here, surely. He's offside. I'll take that. 63rd minute here, guys. I know I'm really struggling to get hold of the ball. It's because I'm not pressing this guy. I could press this guy a lot more, but that's exactly what he wants. He wants me to try really hard to get the ball, because then when I miss the possession... That's a good tackle. When I miss the possession, he gets the easy counter-attack, right? That's exactly what he wants. And I'm trying my best, as much as it's not really succeeded in terms of chance creation or goals, trying my best to just not give him that satisfaction of essentially me drawing my defenders out and giving him easy chances, easy possession. Or I actually tried to walk around a potential tackle for a foul or an easy shot goal there. Maldini steps up nice and big again. We got, I've got the options. There's Ronaldo again. He's come out. Ooh, he's got lucky to walk away with that. This guy, I mean, he's just playing the averages, right? He's just playing the safest pass at every possible time, in the hopes that eventually I pull one out of position. I would have been very upset if he'd have scored that as well. The heel-to-heel flick was nice, but my defender was backing off. Shouldn't ever have been a problem. I would have been really upset if I'd have conceded there. And same thing from this corner. That's good, D. Am I going to keep that in? I am going to keep that in. Am I going to end up giving this away? No, I think I've done all right. I think I've got away with it here. And then we can send it back the other side, because I've got a lot of space down this right-hand side now. So Sané can be through on goal. Ronaldo can be through on goal. We've got both of them running on. Here we go with Ronaldo. Let's try and get through with the heel-to-heel flick. Here is Ronaldo. Might still get this ball. Might get a good chance off of this, actually. It's falling straight to him. Hullet out wide to Sané. Into Hullet. We've got Ronaldo there again. Oh, that's unlucky. That last fake shot was completely unnecessary, because he didn't bite for the first fake shot. But normally people bite for that, and then the second fake shot is what sells the defender. That's my bad. I really could have and should have done a lot better with that. Now he's got the 3v3 or the 3v2. Ramos has stepped out of position there. I want him to run his defender away again. I want him to expect me to play it down the wing. Oh crap! I actually thought I had time there to do it. Let's go and step outside. That's too bad. What I wanted to do was actually throw that out to the winger. I thought I didn't think he had registered that I was going to do the goal kick. So go on, that's my ball. That's my ball. Yes, and then Ronaldo's away. 83rd minute. You're not catching him. I don't care if you're a prime centre back or not. Ronaldo. Oh, Ter Stegen with that saves with feet trait comes up huge for my opponent there. Gnabry into Bailey. Penref. Yes, let's go. 85th minute. PK just barging. Who was that? Bailey off the ball. 5 minutes to go. My opponent missed his penalty in the first half. Let's see if I can score mine. Look at that. PK just barges Bailey off the ball. Doesn't get anywhere near the ball either. And Ronaldo's going to step up. We go bottom right. And we've scored. Let's go. And now I'm going to give this guy the full celebration treatment. I'm not going to do a Dicky celebration. Just going to do exactly what he did to me. We're going to watch the full replay of the celebration, the full cutscene, the full goal. And then I'm going to pause it, make some changes and watch all of the 35-second countdown as well. Because you can't play like that against somebody and then expect them not to do the same back. Now, what's interesting about Ronaldo is his stamina is quite poor. The fact that he's the most tired player on the field right now is a little disappointing. I'm going to bring on Calais for Sané, get some legs out there, and I want to bring off. Let's bring off Gnabry for Kaka. Let's bring the legend, the icon, onto the field and see if we can get. Oh, I didn't watch all the seconds, but we get 2-1 up now. Now conceded straight from kickoff in the first half. Let's see if I can save myself in this second half and not concede. I'm going to do my best to break up the play here. Ronaldo, though, 2 goals on his debut. Sané off, Calais on. Kaka on as well for Serge Gnabry. The 2 weak links in the team as well. And I say weak links like they're bad players. They're great players. You know, Sané and Gnabry are absolutely fantastic players. I'm also going to remain in attacking an attacking role because I don't want to get pinned. Look at that. Kaka straight on the field and straight into the action. We've got some space down the left-hand side now as well. Bailey's going to find that space. And now it's about just possession play, right? Now I don't really have to do much. We're actually going to get in behind here with Kaka again. Yeah, that's nice. That's really nice. And then we'll give him a shush as well. We'll give him a shush dab because the fact that the way that he's played probably beats many people. I wouldn't be surprised if this guy comfortably gets elite every week. The way he plays is a really frustrating way. And normally I get caught out from it. Normally when people play that heavy possession game, I start chasing them down, I start leaving gaps and I concede goals and leak goals. I thought this time, no, let me just let him have the ball in those defensive areas with lots of possession because it doesn't impact me. I can't concede from there. Sure, if I would have gone 1-0 down, I might have played a little bit differently. But because I didn't go 1-0 down, you know, it was 1-1 and from 1-1 we then made it 2-1 after a tough half of football. I'm more than happy to allow this guy to end up the game with 65-70% possession or whatever it may be. Oh, look at that. We could even get another goal here. Oh, hat-trick for Ronaldo on his debut. Is that going to creep in? Oh, he's cleared it off the line. That's unlucky. That is very unlucky. We're going to have the ball here with Goretzka. That'll be full time. And I'll take a very comfortable win there. That guy is a tricky opponent. You know, he knew everything. He knew how to defend the goal kick from the long kick from the goalkeeper. He knew how to use it. He knew about the left bumper cross to the far post. He knew about ball rolls and drag backs. He knew how to play possession play. He knew how to let the AI defend for him. He knew how to wind an opponent up with watching the full replays and the full celebrations. But this is why people say that having these prime icons is a game changer. Because for me, having that Maldini and Ramos in defence was massive. Having that Ronaldo up front was genuinely the reason why I won this game. 6 saves for ter Stegen. What about tackles? 2 out of 3 for Ramos, 1 out of 1 for Maldini. 9 saves for his ter Stegen. So his ter Stegen definitely the busier goalkeeper. And yeah, I mean, this guy had way more possession, a few chances, but I dominated in terms of chances. And my passing was as good as his. My tackles were as many as his. And it came down to who scored the better goals. And the reason why I scored the goals is because I had Ronaldo up front and he had Alexis Sanchez and Jamie Vardy. And that is the difference that you get. That is a phenomenal finish. It really is. Scoop turns just in between there. Then he scored the goal 2 minutes later via Wijnaldum. As I said, this is a really frustrating one for me because I've positioned the defender. Not only did I've got Wendell here. Not only does Wendell auto lunge, Maldini does as well. They both all, and if he does an auto lunge there, because I'm not asking him to auto lunge. If he does an auto lunge there, guess what? It hits him. It just hits his leg if he does an auto lunge, and I get a block in. Because he auto lunges, he squeezes it in. However, we come away with the win. Stressful, tough game. Happy to come away with the win from that. 9-0 on the week so far. I might play a few more games this evening just because this team is crazy good. I'm very excited to be able to have these players in my squad and hopefully be able to use them. But what a performance that was. I'm not overly keen on Serge Gnabry. No goals and only 4 assists in 3 games so far. 3-star weak foot is a bit of an issue, but he does have 4-star skill moves. Maybe I just need to get used to him and used to how he plays. But I think the next upgrade will be bringing... So in fact, you know, I'd probably prefer Zaha, because he's got the 4-star. He's worse than Gnabry in every way, shape and form, apart from dribbling. And he only has a 3-star weak foot. I thought it was 4-star. That's my bad. Maybe I'll keep Serge Gnabry on there then. But yeah, no matter what way you look at it, guys, this team is insane. We're 9-0. That was a really good game. This is going to be the end of the video. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.